We are excited to announce our next meetup, meet and greet.
And it's going to be here in Florida on February 18th. Well, hey everybody, I'm Bill.
And I'm Elizabeth. Live simple,
live free. And yes, we are having a meetup and we're very excited to tell you about it. You know, last summer, I think it was in July, we did a meetup in Virginia and it was very successful. We really enjoyed it. We had, I think, 60 people there or something like that.
Very, very nice, lovely people.
Yeah. And right after we did that, we started getting a lot of questions, and I absolutely anticipated this, of people saying, when are you going to do one in Florida this winter? Well, we wanted to do one in Florida, but I was reluctant to commit to that because we didn't know timing, we didn't know facilities, anything like that. And sometimes reservations here in the winter can be hard to get. So we finally got a place, we finally got a reservation, and we got a date, so we're very excited to announce it for you. So the date will be February 18th, which is a Sunday. I'm sorry about that if you're going to have to miss church. We would have probably preferred Saturday, but that's the only thing that worked out for us because we are actually traveling through that area at that time. So Sunday made it possible for us. So February 18th, Sunday afternoon, we will start at 11 a.m.
Yeah, Sunday morning into afternoon.
And the location is at Colt Creek State Park. Now it's very centrally located, north to south, and it's right halfway in between Orlando and Tampa, St. Pete. So it's about an hour from each area. So we try to get into a high population area where hopefully the most amount of people would be able to see us. And Colt Creek State Park is just a beautiful place.
You might have remembered that we had done a video about actually visiting down there before, and I was just saying, Lord, I would love to actually see an alligator in the wild. And boy, sure enough, if I didn't see one there, it was in the lake, and it was so cool. And there's even a smaller one that I saw a little bit later on, so it was pretty exciting. This was the fishing dock in Colt Creek. And I'm going to stop talking for a moment, and I want you to listen because we didn't take out any sound. This is how quiet it really was. It was so peaceful there. I remember that just as we were coming up there, I was thinking, I would love to see a real alligator in the wild safely, you know. But I didn't think I would. And also, they're just... To catch it on film, to film it, I didn't think that was going to happen. I was not expecting it. However, there was an alligator right there off of that fishing pier. And I was at a distance, and then I saw him a little bit closer. He was right there in the water. And then as I walked down trying to get a little bit closer without scaring him off, by the time I got there, he had started working his way underneath the dock. So I was able to see him actually right up close. He was not small. Look at the claws on those hind legs. I was beside myself with joy that I actually got to see an alligator in real life, and I filmed it for you guys. And then the gentleman there showed us this one, and it's a baby, and it was just laying there in the muck, you know, and just relaxing, enjoying itself. It's just a little one. It's much bigger than the one that was at that show we saw in Wikiwachi, but it was a baby. Now, isn't this bird amazing? It looks like my cat when he acts like he's going to be stalking something. We had never seen a bird stalk quite like that before. I thought it was really cool. He's after something.
Now, the pavilion that we have reserved is called the Blue Heron Pavilion, and it's on Mack Lake, where she saw the alligator. Mm-hmm. And there's a beautiful new fishing dock there, so if you want to fish, you can do that, or you can look for alligators. Blue Heron Pavilion is the largest pavilion in the park. It's covered, of course. It's a screened-in pavilion, which is really nice, and it has bathrooms incorporated right into it, so it's going to be very handy. As you drive in the main road in the park, you'll see it on the right-hand side of the road. You'll see the lake and the pavilion right there, very easily accessible.
Yes. It's got electricity, and there are barbecue grills there. I think it's going to be very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice place to meet.
So yeah, so it will be a potluck, as we mentioned, starting at 11. And since there's electricity there, if you want to bring a hot plate or a crock pot or something like that, you'd probably be able to plug it in there. Now, if you're coming a great distance, don't worry about it, about bringing food. I understand that can be really difficult. In fact, the one we had last summer blew us away. 2 different couples actually flew in. I mean, we couldn't believe it.
We were so impressed.
So if you're going to fly into Orlando, you don't need to worry about bringing food unless you want to go to a deli or something. And
as usual, there's going to be plenty.
Yeah, last time we had plenty of food left over, so don't worry about that if it's just awkward for you.
Sure.
And there is a grill there, so we will provide the charcoal if you want to bring some meat to cook on the grill. We can do that. We will also provide paper plates and things like that.
Silverware.
Plastic silverware.
Right.
But I don't think we will be bringing drinks or anything. We'll have ice there.
Right. We'll bring ice. If you could please bring whatever drinks you think you might enjoy or you might want to share, that's very helpful to us. We'll try to give you all the stuff to eat with, like the plates and cups and all that kind of stuff. But if you could try to bring drinks, it really helps us. Also, it would be very helpful to make sure that you have your own serving ware for your dishes, and make sure that things are well labeled. Or I just don't want to have a situation where someone has some lovely dish that they left there and I don't know how to get it back to them. So. But yeah, I think it's going to be great. There's something that we want to ask that would be very helpful to us, and that would be if there would be somebody who would be willing to kind of monitor the barbecue grill, and it's just nice to know there's somebody just going to kind of keep an eye on things. People are welcome to grill their own meat, but especially if there's children there or anything like that, it's just a good idea to have somebody kind of keeping a real eye on the grill. And we'll be trying to mingle and visit, and so that's helpful. And also, if there's ladies that wouldn't mind kind of helping monitor the food area, just to see if something else needs to be added to something, or if you don't have to stay there the whole time, but just knowing I've got somebody that can kind of be there to help with the food. It frees me up a lot, and I appreciate that.
We will be more than busy, believe me, talking to all of you guys. We want to meet you. We want to spend time with you.
Yes.
And if our attention is divided with taking care of these other things, it can be tough. So there's lots of people there, and I'm sure some of you would be willing to help in those areas.
It's so helpful.
Yeah.
So helpful to us.
So now also, this is a meetup for our channel, for our subscribers. Okay.
Yes.
This is not a Thrive Life meeting.
No.
However, I know some of you are going to be curious about Thrive Life, so we will have some Thrive Life freeze-dried food there that you can just sample. And of course, ask us questions. But we're not going to be doing a big sales pitch or anything for Thrive. We'll just make available for you if you want to experience it.
Want to try sampling some stuff?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now, also, there is a really nice campground on the state park. If you watch the video series from when Barry and my son and my grandson and I did a bicycle tour of Florida a couple of years ago, we spent, I think, 10 days touring Florida. The first night we stayed in this Colt Creek State Park. It's a beautiful campground.
Yes.
I'll give you the information about the state park if you want to try to stay there, but I don't think there are any spots available. I think they're already booked, but you can check it out. Maybe you can get one there.
For both for tent and RV and everything.
I don't know. But,
okay.
Yeah.
They also have what they call glamping, and if somebody would like to try that, there may be something open, because we are trying to give you a lot of heads up here. Clear into the second half of February, and just check and see what might be available for either tent camping, RV camping, or check into the glamping. There's these beautiful tents that they've got all fixed up inside. It's got AC and everything. And I know they're $150 a night because I checked into that just for fun. But they're lovely. And so, explore, because there may be some place that you could stay actually there. But it's not too far from population areas.
Yeah, or if you're just looking for a hotel, the nearest town is Lakeland. There's a few hotels there. And then, of course, you've got Orlando, and then you've got all of Tampa. St. Pete area, and a lot of population north of that along the coast as well. So there's lots of hotels in the area.
We're excited that this is so central because we're hoping people could come from North Florida and maybe southern Georgia and Alabama all the way down to the end of Florida if you can. We're trying to pick a spot that'll work for people.
Now, there is no fee for this.
Oh, no.
But the state park does have a $4 per car day use fee. So pay $4 at the gate and you can get in for the day. And then, like I said, there's no fee for it, but we do ask that you RSVP with us, just simply so we have an idea of how many people are going to be there, how many plates to bring in, that sort of thing.
Yeah, just have kind of an idea.
Now, if you don't RSVP, you're still welcome to come. It's just if you do that, it helps us in our planning. So you can RSVP by sending by texting the word meet to our text number 571-248-5282. Now, please use just the one word, meet. Okay,
Yes.
This is a texting autoresponder. It's all automated, and if you send that in, it'll automatically send back a text reply to you that'll give you a lot more information. If you put something else, like if you say, meet, we're excited, or meet, happy to meet you there, the system won't recognize it and it'll kick it out. So please use just the word meet and to RSVP for that, and we really appreciate that.
Does it care about caps, about capitalization?
I don't think so.
Okay, just the word meat.
Yeah.
Okay. MEET, not hamburger meat, right?
So as we get closer then, if you RSVP, as we get closer, we'll be able to send you some text with more details to remind you, a week before the event or whatever.
Right.
So.
Now, Colt Creek is easy to find. Are we going to try to put a link for them just to go to the website?
Yeah, I'll have a link for the website, and you just type in Colt Creek on any GPS and it'll pop right up.
Right, or go to,
and I'll get the address and all that.
Google it, anything like that. But it's Colt Creek Park in Florida, it'll come up.
Yeah.
No problem.
So that's it. We're really excited about meeting you guys.
Yep.
We haven't done many meetups, and I think we're starting to launch into doing that more. I really enjoyed the one in Virginia, and now so we're going to have this one in Florida too.
Right. Well, we enjoyed the one we had in New York quite a while ago, before COVID. So yeah, this is fun. We love meeting you guys.
So thanks for watching. Thanks for RSVPing. Thanks for planning to meet us up. Meet up with us.
To meet and greet.
Yeah.
Okay. Live simple.
Live free. You guys be blessed, and we'll see you at the meetup.
Oh, absolutely. Have fun. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
We love you guys.